Hey guys, welcome back to my channel for a brand new DIY girls bedroom makeover on a budget, of course. I'm going to be DIYing, building, and rearranging a ton of furniture in today's video, as well as creating some DIY custom wall art and sharing a ton of girls bedroom decorating ideas to completely transform my oldest daughter's bedroom. So go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you like to watch room makeovers. Today is the day. I don't know if you can call this a full girl room makeover, but it definitely is on a budget, and it's going to be a complete transformation, that's for sure. But Kinsley needs a more functional bedroom space and homeschool space. So we're going to rearrange all of this here. I've got a couple of DIYs that I need to get done, some new items that we're going to be bringing in. We're going to be taking out all of this, and like I said, it's going to be a full room transformation. So let's get started. Gotta clean it up first. So anytime that I share these DIY room makeovers here on my channel, I always get a ton of questions, comments, Instagram DMs of you guys asking me what is the process for how I plan these makeovers and then how I bring them to life. And the first step for me is always that I start thinking about the space that I'm going to be working in, thinking about how I want it to function and also how I want it to look, and start kind of taking a mental note of all of the things that I'll need to make that happen, whether it's furniture pieces, bookshelves, a DIY project, or decor. And once I have a clear vision for what I want the space to be, I start working on collecting all of those pieces that I'm going to need to bring that vision to life. Now, because I have financial anxiety, I try to do things as budget friendly as possible. And so I love to look at local thrift shops and on Facebook Marketplace. I love finding Target clearance deals, and for anything that I'm going to have to purchase at full price, I like to spread those purchases out over months at a time so that I'm only spending a little bit at a time instead of a large chunk of cash all at once. If you are interested in seeing more in-depth videos of the planning process, the hiccups along the way, and the behind the scenes the day of creating these room makeovers, I've shared a ton of that content over on my Patreon account, so I'll leave a link down in the description box in case you are interested in signing up for membership and accessing all of those vlogs. But once I've collected everything that I need, then we end up here where I am ready to complete the project that I've been planning for so long, and of course film it and share it on YouTube for all of you. Here we are in this empty room. I love seeing this. It is such an invigorating feeling when I see the rooms in my house completely empty, because I love working in a blank slate and just knowing that I'm about to completely transform this space. Because I like to start with a blank canvas and I completely clear out the room before I start working on the makeover, that always offers me the opportunity to really deep clean the space, especially the carpets, and I love to take advantage of that. So I like to vacuum one time to completely fill up the vacuum canister with my heavy-duty Dyson animal hair upright vacuum, but then I come back in a second time around for some slow vacuuming, and I'm sharing a real-time clip with you here so that you can see exactly what I mean by slow vacuuming. I am going as slow as my mind and body will let me go, and making sure that my vacuum has ample time to really suck up all of that extra dirt and debris that is deep down embedded in the carpets. Now, I know that this seems a little bit tedious, but I promise it is well worth it. I will sometimes fill up my canister 2 or 3 times by slow vacuuming after I've already done a normal passive vacuuming, and it's honestly kind of gross but also satisfying to see how much dirt and debris would have been left behind. I have no idea what this stain is here, but there's a couple of them around the room, so I'm going to pre-treat them with my Hoover Renewal Deep Clean and Restore carpet cleaning solution. This is the same solution that I'm going to put in my carpet cleaner along with some hot water, but I think I'm just going to try to pour a little bit on these spots to pre-treat them, and hopefully they'll all come up and it'll have the carpet looking brand new.
I leave the TV on, I'm done with your sad eyes. I can't take another
I feel so dumb, but I just cleaned the entire carpet in this room without realizing that I didn't have the reservoir tank clicked into place properly. So my carpet cleaner was dispersing the cleaning solution and the hot water, but it wasn't soaking up or extracting any of that excess water or excess solution. And so I got through the whole room, went to like show you guys the dirty tank of water because I think that's always so satisfying, and there was no water in the tank. So I started panicking because I had seen it sucking up through where the bristles are. So I just assumed it was going into the tank, and it wasn't. And I don't know where that water ended up going, but I thought for sure that I had ruined our carpet cleaner, but thankfully Derek got on the phone with the Hoover customer service and they were great. They walked him through basically taking the entire thing apart, cleaning it, draining it, putting it back together, and it works like brand new now. So he went ahead and did like a second wash pass and then a few dry only passes for me because I was just panicking, thinking I had ruined the cleaner, ruined the carpets, that they were going to be waterlogged and soaked, and it was going to ruin the floors, but we're all good now. So I'm just going to open up the windows, turn on the fan to help it dry in here a little bit faster, and then get started repainting Kinsley's nightstands. I found these nightstands on Facebook Marketplace for either 15 or 20 bucks, and I had spray painted them with a French vanilla spray paint the last time that I did a room makeover for Kinsley, and they were absolutely beautiful and worked out well for what we were going for that time. But this time we are adding a desk into Kinsley's room to give her a dedicated homeschool space, and that desk is stark white, so I needed to paint the nightstands to match. To prep them, all I had to do was wipe them down with my Grove Collaborative cleaning concentrate spray. I do buy this off of the Grove Collaborative website and I absolutely love it. I have a link to Grove in my description box. If you want to place an order using that link, you can get a free Mrs. Meyer's gift set with your first purchase. But I am using the Waverly chalk paint in the color white and this chalk painting project brush that I found at Walmart. This was actually the first time that I was using this kind of project paintbrush for a furniture flip or any kind of chalk painting. Usually I use either a regular paintbrush, which doesn't give the smoothest finish, or I love myself some spray paint. You guys know that. But I do have to say that I was really impressed with this, and I will probably be repurchasing it for any future projects where I am chalk painting. It gave off a really even coverage and a smooth finish, and honestly I wasn't really expecting that, but it did such a good job. So I was really happy with this recommendation. Lauren Yarbrough actually recommended it to me, and I'm saying she recommended it to me like she recommended it directly to me, but no, she recommended it to her entire audience, and I'm part of her audience. I love watching her videos on YouTube, but she chalk painted a fireplace mantle area in her master bedroom a few videos back on her channel, and it just turned out amazing, and she used this brush in that and recommended it, so I thought that I would try it out, and I absolutely loved it. It was a great recommendation. Now, if you don't know who Lauren Yarbrough is, you definitely should check out her channel. I'll leave a link in my description box. She has some amazing content here on YouTube, and she is just such a warm and inviting person. I absolutely love watching her videos, and I know that you will too, so definitely make sure that you check her out and subscribe to her channel if you aren't already. I really hope that this shows up on camera, but look at the difference between these two nightstands. It is just absolutely incredible what a fresh coat of paint can do for a piece of furniture or a room. It really goes a long way with these makeovers and helps to keep them so budget friendly. This is only one coat of paint. I'm definitely going to have to do two, but first I'm going to paint this second nightstand to match. Then I'll do 2 coats on each of them and show you guys how it turns out. Okay, we've got 2 coats of paint here and they're still drying, but while these are drying, I need to go inside and get started on the rest of the room because we're losing daylight.
Captured in a photograph. Remember how we used to sit in the vines? Yeah. Oh, and I can hear you laugh it off. You always said mistakes I left in the past. tomorrow. Drawing from another time, walls of pain that spells out your name. Yeah. You said you had to change your heart, that Albany just left you all the same. I could see enough to know you better up than sometimes.
All right, guys, I think I'm gonna have to be done for today, but this is where we are at right now. I got that desk put together finally. Now I know why IKEA furniture has the reputation that it does. The assembly is pretty tedious. Thankfully, Derek put the chair together for me, but yeah, this is what we're working with right now. We're losing daylight though, so I'm going to have to finish the rest of it tomorrow. Okay, day 2, and I swear you guys, I cannot make this stuff up. We went to Target last night to get a new curtain rod and curtains, and also to let Kinsley pick out her new bedding, which took forever. We were literally there for hours, but she's happy with her choices, so I'm glad we did it. But anyway, we got the new curtains, and look at this. They're too short. Again, it's so crazy. So our local Target, I guess, does not keep curtains long enough in stock. I have to order them online. So I did already place an order, but they will not be here today. There's no hope for that. So I'm just gonna keep moving along. I'll keep these ones up until the new ones come in. And I'm sure once we put the nightstands in here, it's going to cover it anyway, but oh my goodness, it's just crazy. So I'm gonna make up Kinsley's bed and then bring the nightstands in, fill them with her clothes, and start doing all of the other finishing touches around the room so that I can finish this up and finally show it to her. Here is all of the new bedding that Kinsley picked out. It's all by the Opal House brand in collaboration with Jungalow, but she's just got these 2 pillow shams here that match this scalloped edge quilt. This is so pretty. She's really excited for that. And then she got a new sheet set here, also by the Opal House brand. It's just this cream color, and I'm not sure if the fringe is actually on the sheets and pillowcases or if it's just on the outside packaging. And then also this oversized lumbar pillow, also by the Opal House brand. So I'll leave links to all of this stuff in the description box in case you wanted to check it out for yourself.
But baby, it's so damn dramatic. Sometimes I don't know where to go. Oh, he's my sunshine and my headache, but I keep coming back for more. So scary to admit that I'm falling for you while looking in your eyes. And there is nothing that I wouldn't do. I keep trying to break through, 'cause he got me got me so high, just watching the time flies. Make love to one daytime. I can't get enough. 'Cause it's you that I love, I got to have it. You that I yearn for. Why let this go? I got to have it. You that I
Okay, I am beyond excited about this DIY custom wall art that I'm making for Kinsley, but I picked up these black frames from Walmart and they came with this white mat inside of them. They're poster board frames. And then I had some leftover peel and stick wallpaper from when I did Kinsley's accent wall, so I got that out of storage and just cut some pieces that would be large enough to go as like the background of these frames, and then made some decals with my Cricut maker. They turned out so good to customize these for her. Now this one I just did because I love her, but this one Kinsley actually picked out at Hobby Lobby the other day. They had a like wooden piece of wall decor that had this little quote on it that says, "Always pray to have eyes to see the best in people, a heart that forgives the worst, a mind that forgets the bad, and a soul that never loses faith in God." And she asked me if I could get it for her, and I said I think I could do one better and I could make her something a little more custom with this saying, and I am so happy with how it turned out, and I know she's going to absolutely love it. So I'm gonna get these frames put together and then get this hung on the wall. My goal with Kinsley's desk and homeschool area was to create a peaceful and enjoyable space to make her want to get her work done, and I do think that I accomplished that. Last year was our first year homeschooling, and if I'm being honest, it was just a bit of a tumultuous experience. We were forced into it and all carrying a lot of resentment because of that, and then we also didn't really know how to function in that kind of setting, so we were trying to do a lot of her schoolwork at the kitchen table and in the family room, and that just did not end up working out the best for us. So having this dedicated school space for Kinsley this year has been such a blessing, and I was so grateful for the opportunity to create this learning environment for her. But this is actually going to wrap up this room makeover, so I'm going to show you some before shots to remind you what the room looked like before, and then I will share the final reveal, and this transformation was insane, so I hope you guys love it as much as we do. But thanks so much for watching and hanging out with me today. I hope that you enjoyed all of these girl room makeover ideas that I was able to share with you. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you aren't already, and I'll see you in the next one.
In and out of love, never get enough. We never seem to get older. When things are going right, you seem to have the time, but when it's hard, you just grow cold up. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. The words repeat, cause we're scared of the silence. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires, fires around ourselves. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. The words repeat, cause we're scared of the silence. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires, fires around ourselves. It's deja vu. Memories come back when I'm with you. It's deja vu. Memories come back when I'm with you. Been here 1,000 times.